I knew I had to get away from him, but I was scared. If he's going to take my life, but is he going to take my life if I try to escape? One February evening, I thought I found my opportunity at dinner after the event. We were at a ritzy restaurant in a private booth. It was an exclusive setup. We were all alone, but we were still in public. Yo, this is perfect. Sean was on the phone talking to an unknown listener as he sat down. His words on that call will be etched forever in my mind. Yo, we gonna release. Who shot you? Now. He waited for a response, then went on to say, of course they gonna think B.I.G. was talking about Pop. That's the whole effing point. Nobody would get an F about a diss track against LL Cool J. Against LL effing Cool J. Do you know how much money we'll make with this kind of rap beef?
Yeah, so, Diddy late baby mama, right, Kim Porter, she supposedly wrote a book, right, kind of like a tell-all before she met her untimely demise. And, you know, the people going through it, man, it's some diabolical shit in here, man.
Ninjas battling after someone really got shot? Now, this may not be the best time for this conversation. Sean was finishing up. Yo, we drop that shit tomorrow. He listened into the phone, then responded. There's gonna be blood in the street. Ninjas miss. Pac's alive. Let's capitalize on that ish. When he responds, it's just gonna be more money. Sean turned around and looked at me, and then spoke back into the phone. Yo, I'll call you back. He hung up the phone and then turned to me. Yo, what's wrong? I tried my best to give a fake smile at what I'd heard. After all, me and Pac were intimate. Oh, God, he dropping bombs.
Bro, this is the thing about this book. It's already, first 2 minutes, we got him talking about lining Biggie up for the fucking free throw, talking about being sexually intimate with Tupac. And then it's a whole list of other niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into it. This shit crazy.
I responded, nothing. Sean wasn't fooled. Are you sure? Now his demeanor was becoming very threatening, but I responded as cool as I could muster to his intimidating stare. Yeah, Sean, of course. He took my hand, saying, that's wonderful. He began to squeeze my hand until it hurt as he continued. Because seeing you walk in the office while I was talking about killing that MFer, you not saying ish to me, had me just a little concerned. His grip was starting to hurt badly. You're hurting me. As he continued, he squeezed tighter. You're pretending you didn't hear anything was a sign of your loyalty to me, not something I should be concerned with, right? I had no choice but to give him the answer he wanted. I knew I was trapped when I responded, of course not, Sean. I'm loyal to you. He let me go. Good. And remember, I'm the big DIC. Chapter 5, Sean kneels. The year passed. Hold on, let me put my Kim voice on. The year passed, and thankfully, we didn't have any bad arguments. Oh, chapters 1 through 3. Let me just keep you guys up if you're not going to watch the first live. Chapter 1 through 3 details Kim growing up in Atlanta, but then it also talks about when she met Albie Shore, the way she had love for him, but she met Diddy and how charming he was. When she met Diddy, he had a penchant. He liked Kim to, take the lead.
I see, some of this shit just be, and I know we at times where niggas be liking that, like, niggas don't be minding, they booty holes play with, or like, just certain shit, man, that's their business, but it just be like, god damn, man. Hey, shout out Tisa Tales, by the way.
Use things that, with the booty. Kim said she felt disgusted and revolted by it, but Diddy would always beg her to do it. Then, again, this has not been independently verified. We're just telling you what's in the book, okay? That was in the first 3. Also said...
The beg to get pegged is crazy. Like, he begging to get pegging is fucking crazy.
That was the first time that Diddy actually laid hands on her and how he pulled her back in and why she stayed. Okay, do we have all this? All right, let's put a little gloss on because, yeah, the lips get dry. I'm gonna be talking a lot. All right, let's just go. Chapter 5, Sean kneels. The year passed, and thankfully, we didn't have many bad arguments. Although Sean was strangely getting into voodoo, he would put curses on people, and I wasn't sure how to respond to the craziness. My problem as a single mother was I wanted to be married. He always had excuses and delays when it came to committing to marriage. But his label was blowing up. Biggie dropped, and it was just about over. He had also signed Mary J. Blige. And of course, when I found out he slept with her, we fought.
Damn, Diddy was fucking everybody on the label. You know? Niggas and all, he ain't give a fuck. Like, this shit crazy. But she said he was doing fucking voodoo. Like, what the fuck, bro? That nigga, that shit crazy. I done heard all type of strange shit about Diddy. I heard the nigga keep, bro, I ain't.
Claimed it was a mistake, and my stupid ASS took him back again. Sean asked me for a threesome with her. At first, I was mad, but Mary was beautiful. It was our first threesome, and I loved it. Mary was sexy. I would not be doing this a lot, but it was so hot. I was young, and I was exploring my sexuality.
Damn, that's some freaky shit, though. Like, you gotta admit, so Mary on some freak shit, huh? Damn, and you know what? Remember, Danny Boy told us Mary bossed him up, gave him Topovich. Like, what?
And it was enticing. Now, over the years, no, in the first paragraph, in the first paragraph, every sentence, because in the first paragraph, every sentence, listen, Jamal, whoever wrote this book, you gagged the girls. Now, we will see how much of this is true, okay? It has not been independently verified. It just dropped. Literally, we got it fresh off the presses. But in the first thing, his label was blowing up. She wanted to be married. Diddy was getting in.
So that is what they saying. They saying that they not sure of how much of this book was her and how much was embellishment and all that. But they said it did come from her notes. We're gonna get into somebody who we're gonna get into that in a second.
Voodoo. He signed Mary J. Blige. He slept with her, but they wanted a threes company. And she was mad, but then she was turned on by Mary J. So she said, okay, this was a lot, but let's keep going. Now, over the years, we brought
that freaky ass spirit jumped right into her, bro.
The women into our bedrooms periodically, and we were happy. That is until one day I came home to a situation that went from awkward to nightmare. Quincy was with the babysitter. As Sean was sitting with Al B. Shore at the dinner table, I had a child with Al, and Sean was the father in Quincy's life. The awkwardness of all this being together had dissolved a long time ago, but it was still weird that they were here in my home together, alone. I sat down. We had some drinks. It was fun. The conversation was cool, until it wasn't. Al was a little loose after a couple of drinks. Now, I do remember him saying,
loose. So you could tell, judging just by how, like, some of this other shit he done said, where this about to go. Feel me? Shit.
Yo, it's still weird seeing you with my best friend. But you're happy. So I'm happy for you guys. Sean responded, yo, thanks, man. Me and you, we shared so much. Al replied coolly, word. The conversation took an odd and awkward turn when Sean said, yo, we all been together sexually, but not together. I was shocked for a moment. Quietness lingered in the room. I said, what do you mean by all together? Al shifted uncomfortably. Sean didn't hesitate. You know how we sometimes invite other people into our bed? I can't believe this. Oh, hell no. Sean, this is my son's father. Al, say something. When Al said,
Fuck was he gonna say? He ain't already been with him sexually. You know what the fuck he was doing with that dude? Like, that's fucking crazy, bro. If this shit true, that's crazy shit, bro. You understand me?
that was mind boggling.
I need that now and I'll later, I need that cheese like a grater, don't play me like no sin, cause I never Captain Saber,
In that way, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that Sean would do this. The truth was, I still cared about Al, and this could be very, very hot. I just didn't want it messing up my relationship. And
See, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, females be freaky as hell. They just as freaky. That's why when you hear them, like you ask them, like, you ask a female, you a freak? She gon' I don't ask that stupid shit because it's like, nigga, they gonna be as freaky as they want to be for who you for that right nigga though. But that just a trip. Like, man, she really was talking about that's gonna be hot. Like, you fucking think two niggas are hot? But to your preference. I'm just saying to each. I'm just saying your baby daddies together is fucking crazy.
that Sean would do this. The truth was, I still cared about Al, and this could be very, very hot. I just didn't want it messing up my relationship. And if things became awkward, I mean, how would that affect Quincy? So I asked, are y'all both sure? I imagine both of them invited me. I knew this would be awkward sexually. There would be some bumping of oh my God. There would be some bumping of uglies. I'm changing words because I don't want to be demonetized. But what happened next, I couldn't have imagined in my wildest dreams. Al, blink, they exited out. I couldn't believe it. I stood there in shock. But when Sean and then they did blankety blank, they exited out in the book. I ran out the room. This was too much. I couldn't. Sean called out to me. Oh, come on, Kimmy. They didn't chase after me. They blankety blank. They blacked it out in the book. I guess they had to keep this book PG-13 for Amazon. She goes on to say, I couldn't get the image out of my mind. I couldn't be with Sean for a while. But that wouldn't be the last time I saw Sean in a compromising position.
So, I mean, like, bro, like, to keep it real, like, man, some of this shit is just fucking far out. She say they ain't even chase after her. And then this definitely sound like a fucking scary movie. He talking about some, oh, Kimmy, come back. The fuck, come back? But she talking about, so that's the thing. It's like, bro, this some crazy shit. You talking about it'll be hot. Now you talking about it wasn't. It was like, man, what the fuck? She just did probably imagine them niggas would be so into each other. That shit is crazy, dog. Like, fucking Hollywood, nigga. But Diddy, see, what makes shit like this seem true is Diddy be fucking, he done flirted with too many niggas.
Wow, I'm sorry. This book is wild. Every sentence, something new comes in. I'm going to have to change the title on this. Oh my God. Yo, this book has not been verified. I wonder if this book is going to get a cease and desist, pulled down, or sued. And I wonder, but when somebody sues you for defamation, the only defense is to the truth. It's the truth. Again, we're reading what's written in the book. I would assume that the editors actually did a fact check to make sure they could actually print this. Anyway, let me get back. Yo, this is crazy. If you guys don't know, so much has happened. They're claiming Kim had relations with Tupac. They're claiming, but this is supposed to be Kim's diary. They're claiming that Diddy tried to capitalize off of Pac's shooting and may have had something to do with it. They're claiming that Kim and Sean had fun with Jamie Foxx. They're claiming that Diddy and Sean Carter, the two Seans, had fun. They're claiming that Mary J. Blige and Kim were having fun.
Diddy and J fucking Z. It's like, damn, Diddy was fucking all them niggas, bro. And that's weird. Like, it's your business, but it's like, damn, all y'all just like that shit crazy.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's get back into this. Okay. A third guest was escorted over by security. Sean motioned for him to sit down. A waiter walked over to Sean Carter and asked, "Would you like, sir, would you like something?" Sean Carter responded. So she calls Sean Jigga, calls him Carter. Carter responded, "No, thank you." And then he looked at me and said, "Hello." Smiling, I replied, "Hey, Carter," and took a sip of my drink. The Seans made sure I bed together from time to time, but thankfully, I was never asked to join. Carter went on to speak to Diddy. I'm just going to use their names. Jay-Z went on to speak to Diddy. I said, "Hey, I thought we were meeting in private." Diddy replied with a nonchalant shrug.
She tried to do a Jay-Z impersonation, though. Fuck that off. It's cool, though, but yeah, Tisa, you doing your shit. See, and nigga appreciate the narration. You know what I'm saying? Nigga don't gotta read it his fucking self and shit like that. Even though I read it.
I had to discuss something with her. It's fine. Go ahead. He wielded this kind of power. Jay-Z shifted uncomfortably in his chair before continuing. And it's true. Chris and Pac were about to start their own label. Diddy slammed his fist against the table, shouting, Doesn't anyone have any ethnicity?" Jay-Z kept going. "Well, that's not happening now, right?" Diddy peered at Jay-Z with distrust. "Why the F are you so eager to share this with me?" "Yo, Chris is your man. He bought you on, and you're stabbing him in the back." Jay-Z responded with indignity. "First, I'm tired of being that ninja's son. I need to come out from his damn shadow." Now this made Diddy smile. "Okay, I respect that."
Who we talking about? But it do sound like, you know why this story sound kind of true? Because Jay-Z got a history of infidel on niggas, allegedly, supposedly, throughout the industry. Remember when Irv and them fucking was trying to start their own label? He went and infideled about that. I think it was Irv Gotti, Jay Prince, and Suge Knight. They was trying to, you understand me? And Jay-Z infideled about that. They say it just be a lot of. It show you why Jay-Z might be in the position he in, cause he loyal. And according to Diddy, feel me? He come tell a nigga that Big was trying to start his own label, and some other shit, and then it just line up with the other shit they say he did.
Jay-Z wasn't done. On top of that, that ninja's making that move. It should have been with me. Diddy looked at Jay-Z blankly. Pop put Chris on. You know this, right? Diddy said, What's this really about, Jigga? Don't effing try to play me. The Jay-Z of today wasn't born yet. This young Sean Carter was in over his head. Corner, he had to spill it out. I want a spot. Ambition. Now listen. Sean said, Diddy said, ambition. Now this is a man I can work with. Diddy made a grandiose gesture toward Jay-Z. No, waiter.
So what it sound like, right, is Jay was probably talking about coming from up under Dame. And feel me? He come to Diddy because Diddy got more resources and shit. He was locked in high places and he was able to make shit shake, I'm supposing. But yeah, man. So this shit is long, bro. It's hella parts in this book reading, right? I will say what we heard so far is fucking been diabolical. You go further into the book, is some other shit about niggas wondering who Diddy having relations with some Crip nigga, right? And Just all type of diabolical shit, bro. You know, I think I'm gonna react to that part as well, and I'm gonna just edit it in here. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's knock that out.